protection. God is beside us. Still ride with a dick in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings. Blessings by could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies they pop. Piper warfare with spiritual forces. Fighting the demons. Really for lifers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the New England Patriots. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak, and what's working in their favor, the winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
You look at this Patriots defense. They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll drop the throw. He finds his man complete. That's Horton. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So they run the option here on 1st and 10. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 12-yard line.
Back to throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Come on. Hey, go.
Looking to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Patriots are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
That's good for our Patriots. 1st down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Again, it's Henderson. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The Patriots at 7-2 here on the year. Their head coach, he's got them believing in themselves. They've won 7 of their last 9 games now.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Henderson running straight ahead. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 3.
From the gun on 3rd down is May. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
First down.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
They'll throw with May. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
To throw, it's May. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Leonard Williams able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Now, that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Throwing here is May. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find it.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Yeah, he'll try to run with this. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his rookie 2nd-round pick. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll set up a throw. That is caught. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Big Christian Barmore was there on the tackle.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here's 2nd and 8. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Pats are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, start off that drive. Now they got a chance to redeem themselves. Maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
That's good. For the Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun, May with it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after one. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's May. His throw incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Taken in by his big tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
They're going to throw. May. This one complete. It's Devon Vele. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Patriots post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Seahawks, 1st down.
On play action, they'll throw. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they've been seeking.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's the option. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And holding it, maybe the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
A 4-yard loss on the play. Second and goal at the 6-yard line.
2nd and 6. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Dragon 60, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. They'll try and do this. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Patriots are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. They run once more with Henderson. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To the air, May. They'll find Henderson out of the backfield here. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
43-yard line.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. They'll get this down to the 38.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Kyle Williams, 37 yards. And the Pats will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Here we go.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
18, tied in. 19 White.
It's second down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
60 Bobcats.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw here on first down. That is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Next to score, Patriots 14, Seahawks 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll throw now on the final play. Touchdown! Trevion Henderson as time expires in the first half. And the Patriots will extend their lead on the final play of the half. Big decision there. They say forget the field goal and go for it, and it pays off.
I wonder who was in the ear of the head coach on this one. Did he make this call on his own, or maybe the analytics coach got involved? And a lot of times you talk about that all week before the game. Hey, if we're in certain situations, analytics actually says do it this way, which might be against the norm. And it paid off for them in a really nice way.
Cashing in and there on the final play of the first half. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And some space here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's good.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
May looking to run. He's airing it out for Williams. And he's got it inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one good for 37 yards.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run here with Henderson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
They'll set up to throw. May looking to run. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Patriots come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll begin by running the option. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. They'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the return will stop right around the 25. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Got his man, it's Williams. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through 1 tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Henderson. Now he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Trevion Henderson becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Patriots take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Borregales now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they wanted their minutes themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Big yardage there on the scramble that gets him a first down.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tap this and run. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Second and 9 now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
60
Walker fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Again, Walker. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Looking to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked to his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
To the right side, this is Henderson. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
117 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football, and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
And in days gone by, we would clip this out, and put it up on the refrigerator, wouldn't we? Clip out the box score. Nowadays, not too many newspapers out there. Maybe you screenshot it online.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Play action. May. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. That sack, it goes to Boye Mafe. From the gun, it's May. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Ed Oliver in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Foxborough. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Hey, what's that? Crazy.
They'll try and throw for it with May. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule. If someone does it to them, you don't hear people protest out of it. That's just who they are.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Let's go now. 65, 19, Lions. Ready.
Back to throw here. And he's got Smith-Njigba. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 33 yards that time.
To get back in this ball game, big plays are going to be necessary. And here's one right on cue. Coming up with 3 scores here in the 4th is not going to be an easy task. But that's good work there to bite off a chunk of yard.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. He'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on it and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And complete to Smith-Njigba. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A gain of 15 yards.
19.
Brings up 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Horton. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
First down.
He'll look to throw. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Ready?
They'll look to throw here. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Ken Walker from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Here we go.
Will line up for the
19
2-point
Tiger,
conversion.
19 Tiger. Ready?
They'll try and throw for it. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. And that'll make this a 10-point game.
Seahawks 23. Michael Dixon to kick off for
The kick
Seattle.
unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. What was once a really comfortable lead is not so comfortable anymore. Down to a 2-score game after they've seen a pair of touchdowns go against them on those last 2 drives.
Yeah, they've got to find a way to get off the autopilot right now. Okay, get back to what was working for them earlier. Understand that they still have a 2-score lead, so it's not dire, but at the same time, okay, guys, let's mash the gas. Let's get going again. Let's have some fun.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. From the gun again to Henderson. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
And this offense on third down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
May looking to run. And it is caught.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 138 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Throwing here is May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
A give for Henderson running to the right. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Ashton Davis on the tackle. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll run again.
He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Henderson going to run for it. He's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
So they only needed a couple of feet there on fourth down, but they got more than that and then some as he takes this into the end zone.
And I love your description right there, right? Fourth and short. They got that. No problem. Let's go ahead and get the rest of it. Finish it off in the end zone. Touchdown. Everyone goes away happy on that one.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
It's 2nd down.
They're going to look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete.
Here's 3rd down and 4.
It's 3rd down.
19 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Now back to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Pats are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff, Henderson. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
36-yard line.